Hey there! Have you ever heard of Stoicism? It's a philosophy that emphasizes living in accordance with reason and nature. And guess what? Stoics believe that the principles of their philosophy aren't just abstract concepts to be discussed forever. They're meant to be applied to our daily lives. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Practical exercises? In Stoicism? Well, there are actually 4 exercises that every Stoic can and should practice. And they're pretty simple. The first exercise is called visualization. It's all about imagining the worst-case scenario and then turning it into something positive. For example, let's say you love your wife, husband, or child. Visualize them being taken away from you in a moment. See your house burning down with all your treasures inside. See yourself in a wheelchair or bed, racked with pain. This might sound scary, but it's actually a great way to prepare yourself for the changes in fortune that are a part of life. It helps you soften the blow of losing what you love and reminds you to be thankful for the blessings you have. The second exercise is called the 3 controls. All the classical Stoics agreed that everyone has 3 degrees of control over their lives. Complete control, some control, and no control. The idea is to focus on the things you can control and let go of the rest. The third exercise is called gratitude. It's all about taking time each day to express gratitude for the things you have in your life. It's easy to get caught up in the negative, but it's important to remember that there are many things to be thankful for. So, there you have it, 4 practical exercises that every Stoic can and should practice. They might seem a bit daunting at first, but they can help you live a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Hey there! Have you ever heard of the Serenity Prayer? It's a beautiful prayer that asks for the serenity to accept things we can't change, the courage to change things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. It's a great way to find peace and calm in our lives. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Isn't that a bit too simplistic? Well, let me tell you about a Mother Goose rhyme from way back in 1695 that might just change your mind. It goes like this: for every ailment under the sun, there is a remedy, or there is none. If there be one, try to find it. If there be none, never mind it. This is the essence of the control exercise. Every time you make a decision, ask yourself how much control you have over that situation. When you're faced with a problem or a crisis, whether it's physical or psychological, the degree of control should influence how you approach it. Now, I know what you're thinking. Epictetus was probably the most extreme in teaching his students that we have no control over anything except our will. He believed that the right use of our will is completely within our control. No one, not even a god, can take that away from us. The choice to build a noble character is ours and ours alone. All else is left to fate. But here's the thing, we do have some control over certain things. If you're looking for a wife or husband, how you go about finding one will have some control over the outcome. If you stay at home night after night and wait for the right person to knock on your door, your chances of finding that person are much less than if you actively go out and make yourself available in social settings that reflect your personality. We also know that we're all mortal, and there's little we can do about death as the final outcome. Nothing actually, no control. But we can have some control over our health and longevity by taking good care of our bodies while we still live. So, the most important thing about this exercise is the tranquility that comes from realizing that many of the things we fuss and fret about are largely out of our control. Someone cuts us off in traffic. Is there anything we can do about it? Well, maybe not. But we can try to stay calm and keep our cool. Remember, the Serenity Prayer is not about ignoring our problems or giving up. It's about finding peace and calm in our lives by accepting things we can't change and taking action on things we can. So, take a deep breath, relax, and let go of the rest. You've got this. Hey there. So, you're thinking about dealing with rude people, huh? Well, let me tell you, there are 3 cool ways to handle it. First up, there's self-deprecation. Epictetus said that if someone tries to bring you down by pointing out your flaws, just tell them it's a good thing they don't know you well enough to notice even the worst ones. It's like deflecting a punch with a witty remark. Even if you're not a master of sarcasm, Just being honest about your mistakes can take the sting out of their accusations. Next, there's the Queen Mab defense. In the movie Merlin, the magician defeated the wicked witch Queen Mab by simply having everyone turn their backs on her. That's the silent defense you can use if you're not quick enough to think of a clever comeback. By ignoring someone, you're basically saying that their opinion doesn't matter to you. And that's okay, because sometimes people just aren't worth your time. Now, let's talk about dealing with kids. If a child is being rude or misbehaving, we need to correct them for the sake of teaching them how to behave in a civilized society. But sometimes, the child is actually an adult. Check out the ethical paradox. Not everyone you meet will be wise. Many, if not most, will still be at a basic level of ethical development. In those cases, Epictetus would advise us to treat them like we would a child. No need to be a saint or suffer fools gladly. If you have to point out their mistakes, do it without any personal attacks or emotions. Just be direct and honest. Hey there, have you heard of Seneca meditation? It's a cool way to practice mindfulness and reflect on your day. Now, I know what you're thinking. Meditation? That's for hippies, right? Well, Seneca wasn't your typical hippie. He was a Roman philosopher who believed in living a good life according to reason and virtue. Here's how Seneca's meditation works. You find a quiet place, close your eyes, and take a walk down memory lane. You remember everything that happened today, from the moment you woke up to the present moment. At each moment, you think about how you acted as a Stoic. You remember everyone you met, what you said and did. And if you did something wrong, you think about why. Another way to do this is to keep a journal. You can write down everything that happened in your day, the most important things, and your reaction to each event. Then, you evaluate your reaction. Was it Stoic? If not, why not? Think about how you could have done better. The more you practice, the better you'll become.